morning, viewers. Welcome to Global Entertainment News Breakfast Show, your daily dose of news and updates. I am your host, Bella, and joining me on the studio today are
Zola.
And today's top story that will be taken from both Punch and Vanguard newspaper. Follow me for Punch. Local government autonomy, FG threatened contempt, suit against errant government. The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Prince Lateef Fabiem, has issued a stern warning to state governors bypassing the Supreme Court judgment on local government autonomy, threatening to seek a contempt of court suit if the findings continue. Fabien stated this in Abuja on Thursday at 2024 annual conference of the National Association of Judiciary. The Supreme Court on July 11, 2024 delivered a landmark judgment affirming the financial autonomy of the 774 local government areas in the country and stopping governors from further control of the fund meant for the council. A well-defined?
Well, maybe today will be all this kind of thing. We governments come outside and tell us things we don't know. I don't know why family will come outside and talk all these kinds of things. Because one, these governments we're talking about, they know what they are doing. And they are not errants. They know what they are doing. They know that this thing should have been done in the right way. If they are mismanaging funds and their own issue, for me, I don't think that we have to emphasize more on this.
I think the law needed to take this very serious.
My question there is why the local government be mismanaging council money? Like
they might feel like it's their rights, don't you think?
Like
they also are part of the government.
Are they not collecting theirs?
Well, everything in Nigeria is based on who has the most power, right? That is just it. They feel like since the law is not going to cut up with them, so everybody feels like they can just do anything and then go scot-free about it.
That's Nigeria.
That is Nigerian for us.
Exactly.
We are just living in it. And moving on today to the second part, Tinubu presents 2025 budget to National Assembly on Tuesday. The President Bola Tinubu will represent the 2025 budget next Tuesday. The Senate President Godwin Akpabio has disclosed. Akpabio made this known during the announcement at the Thursday plenary. He says the President has made his intention known to the National Assembly. I'm wondering about some of these things that is being presented. The Senate, the governors, everyone is presenting their own budget. The question that needs to be worked out there is that how will all these things become into
them presenting their budget is not the problem, but with the budget, how do they spend the money? They should put it beside it. They should let us know that okay, this is what they want to use the money to do for this, for that. But all of a sudden they just come one night, one morning. I'm using this to do this. I mean, like 4.32 trillion naira.
It is not just the only one.
To me, I would say 4.92 trillion naira is very, very small. It's not even compared to what one person can actually use to do.
It's just for the national
duplex for Abuja. But this to me, this budget is really complicated because it's the first time I'm hearing the same president dropping the budget
for 2025 November December.
It's coming very, very late. That means we don't have plans for it. We are few days in 2025 and we are just dropping the budget this month.
Mm-hmm.
That means the 2025 is not even sure.
It's not yet sure because the government, each state government, they are dropping theirs already. Why the president dropping his own now by December?
Yeah, maybe he wanted to face that out before any other thing, like do it at the right time, or what will I even say, do it at the late hour or do it at the right time.
And to me, the money is even small compared to the state government's budgets.
Let it not be like the president did not present the 2025 budget. That is what I said.
We want to be answered.
Exactly. Let's move on. INEC phased out PVCs, trans diaspora voting. The Independent National Electoral Commission has proposed sweeping reform to improve the country's electoral system, following lessons learned from the 2023 general election and subsequent off-cycle poll. Among the reforms being proposed are diaspora voting and phasing out of the use of permanent voters card during election. The INEC chairman Prof. Mahmoud Yakubu disclosed this on Thursday in Abuja during a meeting with the resident electoral commissioners. He said that INEC would soon represent this diaspora and more to relevant committee in the Senate and House of Representatives.
Well, this phase,
PVC.
I is trying to phase out. But me, I support the idea because some people will be in the diaspora, you will not be in the country, but you will be voting. And this is where the illegal vote comes from.
Yeah.
They will tell you this person in this social place, they have voted, probably sends the PVC to
Someone.
the person using all these things to scam. These are scam. I think this is the Irish chairman saying this. It's one of the best I've ever heard you say apart from making.
The last election, there was givers provided for the election, but it was not being approved. And that would have made it easy.
This one has not been approved. He just said it.
Yeah, I know. Now this one saying that PVC is going to be phased out, it's just going to be like another round of registering for your votes to be counted and all that. And it's going to.
This one is permanent.
Oh, this is for just for those in the diaspora.
Yeah.
Only for those in the diaspora. Those that are citizens of the country, they are living in this country. It's not going to phase out.
Okay.
Just for those in the diaspora. I believe it's a good plan.
Yeah.
Let's hope so, because there's nothing Nigeria cannot do.
They've not even implemented. Like he just said it.
The ringing is short. The news that we read yesterday was talking about how the ringing is already being planned for the next election. So we just hope for a better result. So let's move on. Circular Road. Oyo begin fresh land owner verification. The Oyo State government has announced the commencement of a new verification process for landowner and claimants impacted by the acquisitions of land for the segment 1 section of the Senate Rashid Lagoja Circular Road, extending from Aloga to the Ajota community. In the statement issued on Thursday, the Special Assistant to the Governor on Print Media, Moses Ado, explained that the verification exercise will be overseen by the monitoring team tasked with ensuring the proper disbursement of this compensation to landowner and claimants affected along the routine.
This circular one is fine. But I won't support the fact that the rest of the government wants to start a fresh landowner verification. What if the owner of a particular land has died like 10 years ago?
And the children are there to actually claim it.
What if the children are not around?
That is why it's being on news.
There are some lands that some parents will buy that children don't know about it. There are some things there are some properties the father will buy, the mother will buy, and the child don't know about it.
That is the family laws. I would say that is the family laws, because right now there's a whole lot of road construction that is going on, and it's taking a whole lot of people's property. And this, I think the Oyo government is doing the right thing to actually make this verification.
The government of Oyo State, I don't want to condemn them, but this move is also an act of collecting some of this land. Because they know that there are some land that are just there. You see,
but it is mainly for those.
That is it. If you know you have a land and then you needed to make use of it, you do it on time. But if you are not coming out to make claim of it, then that belongs to the government.
It's not easy to get the land. It's also not easy to start using the land. Some people have the money. Some people save up their money just to buy land first. They don't have idea of building. People have more than 5 lands. That's too many people. They don't have the money to start building. Because of building is something else.
Then I will advise such person to come out if that is going to be going on. Sell some of it to the government and keep some of it. That would be a better way for you to actually.
Let me tell you, for the other companies to bring out this initiative, it's a good one. For in government always have a green way to so many things. But this they know it's going to favor some people, and it's even them going to come because they will definitely see some things to benefit from this issue. They
Okay. So my own thought, I think this one is actually going to be favorable because of most of the road construction that is going on that is claiming some people's land that they don't even have the verification for. They don't know how to claim their
Some
land.
all these
Landlord
landlord
that
is selling a land for 2 people, 3 people. At least if one person owns it and he or she does have verification, then I'll know that okay, I'm the owner of this. No one can sell it and all like that.
that is it. Moving on, FG issues 1.1 trillion naira student bond to fund 124 road projects. Wow. The federal government of Nigeria has issued 6 foreign student bonds with 1.1 trillion, approximately $657.6 million to finance 124 federal road projects covering over 5,820 kilometers across the country's 6 geopolitical zones. The Director General of the Security and Exchange Commission, Imomotimi Agama, disclosed this at the ongoing Second International Islamic Capital Markets Conference in Karachi, Pakistan.
1 trillion. Though it is a good thing though, but is this what we need now?
Well, that feels like the road needed a construction.
All those ones they've been buying, have they done anything?
No, we're not talking. This one is not even that. Is the road going to be made in a quality way? Because what some of these governments are doing in trying to construct road is just by put in the next 1 year, 2 years, the road is already having potholes
Yes,
and
it's
everything is
bad.
damaging. That is just the problem here. If this thing are being made like good, like the
With
road
good
is
materials.
good material, it's going to last for like 5 years, 10 years, and then like I don't know. I don't even know what to say about the federal. But the problem here is that there are other things that needed to be
Done,
looking out for.
like
There are other things that needed to be looking out for. Not that road is not part of it, but right
not
now
now, it's not
the
road.
infrastructure, the insecurity that is going on in the country needed to be looking at right now. And let's take this other one. State police, NEC resume talk January. Government submits report. All 36 states have submitted their position on state police, with a majority agreeing on the need for state-controlled policing. The governor of Kaduna State, Uba Sani, revealed this to the State House correspondent on Thursday after the 147th time meeting of the National Economic Council at the Aso Rock Villa, Abuja. He says today one of the discussions we had at the NEC meeting was the update on the creation of state police. As you are aware, there was a submission by state towards the establishment of the state police.
For me, I believe state policing is a very good idea because it's going to reduce the kind of the rate of crime. Because
But they should put a good leader there.
the Nigerian police can't do everything. They are not even capable of doing everything because they really feel that
If this thing needed to be implemented, I expect them to go into a thorough training, like that everything they needed to take this training seriously than just putting uniform and guns in their hand to lead them on the street. Those people need a thorough training to know the bypass and the things that they should, not just by giving them uniform and then put tags on it, give them guns and then say that you are now a state police.
Most of them don't know how to use that gun.
That is
Most don't know how to use that gun. It's just in as much as they wore their uniform, it be like everybody must be scared of them. The power don't
power,
like the power is
they love power so much. They wanted to
there.
consume so much power. But God grace, we hope for the best for Nigeria. Taking what is going on Vanguard today. And the first one says, on ending collapse of the national grid by Adekunle Adekoya. Okay. On Wednesday, the National Power Grid Management by the Transition Company of Nigeria (TCN) collapsed for the 11th time in 2024, leaving the country in complete blackout. Some people say that it wasn't the 11th time, but the 12th time. On the average, a collapse of once a month. Data from the National System Operator (NSO) shows that as of 2 p.m. that day, none of Nigeria's 26 power plants was on grid. Wow.
As I thought 2 days ago, it was 12th time. It's not 11th. Like just be expecting the 30th time because
The national grid keeps collapsing every
like
time.
is
I would say is mismanagement that is causing all this.
Exactly.
And I don't think this is ordinary. I don't think this is I believe is work of some particular set of people. Just to
intentionally
yeah,
doing
just
this.
to extort money from the federal government
Mm-hmm.
and also make
Do you,
some
do you
people
think
feel that they're not doing their job.
do you think that most of the equipment there are not too old enough that they needed to actually
But they said
change?
they bought a new one.
Even if they are old, that doesn't mean it's going to collapse 12 times.
They even said they bought a new one. They bought a new one already. They said it.
There's something needed to be looked into this nation
That's what I'm saying.
collapsing
It's
because
just not normal.
it's not normal anymore. It's now as if Nigeria is now
So
as
they
if
do
like a
like come
laughing
and
stock.
join.
It's now like a laughing stock to even the neighboring country that Nigeria even passed power to. They are now enjoying more lives than
Mm-hmm. Imagine not having life for a month, 2 months, some people years, like, and they are paying bills.
wow. Let's move on. Court strike out fraud charge against Ibeto. A Lagos State High Court sitting in Ikeja has struck out the alleged 4.8 billion fraud charge instituted against the embattled chairman of Ibeto Energy Development Company, Chief Creston Ibeto, by the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC). Trial Judge Justice Oyedamola Ogala struck out the charge after she was informed by the EFCC counsel Rotimi Jacobson that the businessman had refunded 3.2 billion of the money he was accused of stealing from his alleged victim.
So somebody has
2
3
billion.
billion naira to be fund.
Yes.
It's as if they are very wicked in this country because I, this case now, I believe is a case that the man who is guilty already. Is guilty of the case. So
And
he
I
has,
wasn't, I
so he
wasn't,
has 3 point something billion naira in your account.
why will the court still have to struck it out? Because he was already guilty. He knows that he was guilty, and then he returned 3 billion. Like, this has to still be charged to court. What was the reason? What was he using the money for?
Why will he
Why
even
will
do
he
that?
steal it? Why will he steal it in the first place before he even think of returning it?
Should be punished for that.
But they're already striking it out because it feels like he has already returned part of it. What if he didn't return the remaining one later?
That's Nigeria. Money will do anything for you.
Oh my goodness.
Money never
Oh
go
my
long
goodness.
way.
Oh my goodness. Let's move on. Senate to weekend stop further demolition in FCT. The Senate has urged the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory Administration (FCT) and Mr. Nelson Wike to stop further demolition of structure in the nation capital territory. Wow, that is another one because this demolition has actually been going on for some, and people are losing their houses. I heard the one that
Apart from that, he has a recent case now that he wanted to demolish an estate in
Probably
meant for
it actually affected
ex-military.
it actually affected the Senate people. That's why they were able to talk. If not, they will not talk.
No, it's
They
not
will talk. If not,
It didn't affect them.
it affects them oh, because for them to even come out to talk,
it's
they kept quiet all this while.
It went
Far.
viral
It
because
went far.
EDM took over the case. Something happened that was in forest where we gave both in that demolish
Imagine.
the number one, the first cadet officer in Nigeria. The person that started cadets. Imagine that man has died for a long time ago. And
They want to demolish
they are
it.
going there to demolish an estate man.
He wants to give the
sweat
land to
and
his
blood.
people. He wants to give it to
He dropped that land to a company. No, later we went to investigate that company that he is the owner of that company. That company was found under his own name. Imagine. And we are saying the government wanted to use that one or something like that. You have to use the government influence
To do that.
Give them to go over the case. He even decided to pick up the army. He even said, the statement said, imagine a minister doing this to the number one cadet officer in Nigeria. You that are serving soldier, you're serving military. Imagine when you die.
Well, exactly. And now, the one is just too cruel.
So he said that's what
This
because
this
It's not too much.
this wicked of a person is too power. Like he's obsessed with power to the point that he
No,
doesn't care.
he just want to misuse it. How many, like, I have a limited time. Let me do what I can do. When he leaves there, now you won't be able to do it. Like, God, this man, people are just, they are just reserving the things that will come for him after he leaves this post. So then, you say, I see so.
Wow, that is a lot from him. It's
It's too
a lot.
much.
It's a lot from him. Let's move on. Naira depreciated to 1,668 naira per dollar in parallel markets. Wow. The naira yesterday depreciated to 1,668 per dollar in the parallel market from 1,006 per dollar on Wednesday. However, the naira appreciated to 1,534.6 per dollar in the official foreign exchange market. Is it going up or is coming down?
it's actually coming up again by six
Well,
see this Naira issue is something we've been discussing for a long time. I told you that the government knows
What they are doing?
they know the best way to tackle this thing.
mhm.
It's just
Wow.
that they look
They
at
don't want to.
because most of them are being paid in dollars, they do business in dollars,
Mm-hmm.
they do so many business in hard currency, and
It's
if
paying them.
if this dollar appreciates, it will really affect their business. They will see their currency as
Nothing.
shit because most of this money is still they convert them to dollar and hide it because it's very easy to hide dollar. Because of if you have one billion there now, you convert to dollar, it looks like
Small money.
this one big case. So that having one dollar money, they prefer changing their money to dollar. That's why they really want
It
this
to
dollar
come down.
to come down. You won't allow it to come down.
Anything that will give us Nigeria,
Wow.
they will surely go for it.
A
It's
lot.
only there and
Yeah.
It's affecting us because imagine right now it's almost close to holidays, festive season, and then if this dollar keep rising till that time, how will people going to survive? How will this?
How is it?
Indeed, you're in God's hands.
Seriously.
Let's move on what is trending today. What is trending? We are surprised by Charlie Poppy Paul's claims, especially as we are cooperating fully with the auditors he has engaged. DAPA Music react to Charlie Poppy accusation of financial mismanagement and exploitation.
yeah, this is I will really support Charlie Poppy. I mean, we all know Charlie Poppy to be an hardworking artist.
Yeah,
He has played so many gigs, he has released so many songs that top chart, but they are not saying that.
money in
They
him
are not saying that. It's forget about the shiny chains,
and all.
the car, and everything. Everything he does recently now is under Shabba. And that funds his traveling, he funds his show, he funds collects show for him. Shalibobu is not he doesn't have self control over his own musical career. And Dapper, there's a one that people are saying that as he's when he started facing
Feel that.
decided using money anyhow.
That live name actually struck down to Hilda Bassett because everybody are actually claiming that Dapper was using the money that both Charlie Poppy and Shay Vibes are making to maintain Hilda Bassett lifestyles and all that. Which some people actually think that Hilda Bassett has made a lot of money for she to be to wait for Dapper to actually be maintaining her lifestyle. And I
Nigerian mentality.
No, it's actually possible because it has been long we heard from Shalibobi and Shinga. Obviously, people are really struggling with their musical career. Even Buiks came out the other day saying he has terminated his contract with
Wow.
Dapper also. So many people are having issues with Dapper. This is the reason why Odumodu Black left Dapper.
Oh, Black was part of that.
Yes, under Dapper too.
Wow.
Left Dapper. Balogun is under Dapper also.
The left.
OML, all those ones, they are still there because they've not gotten to this kind of level Shady Vibes and Shady Poppy are. Those ones they are still trying to build up their own career. Even Ido, the news guy, really is also under, and Fallout is also under
Dapper.
Dapper also. So all these boys, they are making wave outside. They are people are even hearing them. They are even
Making
sharing
it.
their songs. I don't know. I don't know if percentage that one has been there before. If that percentage is not increased, or if they don't leave
The
that part
music.
and focus on their own self, that one is a big name already. You know that when
And he knows how to sing.
they can stand on their own and start making
Yeah.
and start letting their shit themselves.
I think this thing is actually common in the music industry. While a producer will want to like, how will I even say it, take advantage of those that they are producing music, and then this musician and
The reason why most record labels does that is because they believe these artists once they are popular, their face is now their way. They use their face
to
their,
make way.
to make their money because once you want to see them, you pay to see them.
Mm-hmm.
And they know that to get to
If
a
you pay
stage
them
to
too.
get to a stage whereby these people know to be under you, they can't stay with you for more than 3 to 4 years. They always want to leave you. And they want to make that money immediately before you lose.
Okay.
This is the reason why most artists have left their record label and they are paying for themselves. And this is also the reason why some people don't want to be under any other record label. They want to have their own.
I think
They want to have their own
I
money
mean,
that makes you for them.
having a record label that actually take way and being honest with you, and then make sure that even if it is going to be 60-30 or 60-40 or 70-30%, that you that the musician that is bringing in the money should have more than him is not going to be a bad idea for me.
You believe that most record label have that they are the one doing most spending. They are the one that organize the big tours. They organize your travel. They pay for the music video. They do almost everything. Some of them even go as far as getting clothes for them, paying for their welfare, for everything. Their own is for them to just collect their own 30% or 40%, give it to the artist. The remaining 60% or
They'll
70%
take it.
is for the label label. For the label label are now going through their agreements and not giving them the actual money they're supposed to get.
Because what do
There will always be a breach in agreement.
There's always going to be an agreement in anything. So we hope that whatever agreement is can be resolved and not to see each other as enemy, because that has actually made a way for some people that is not being known before. So
It
has done a
really
lot.
paved way for Shady vibes and the country because then who knows them? We're not saying their name back to back or streaming platform, you see that part, you see anywhere that part goes with them, goes with most movies, the one that won't be part is movies because it's not up to 17 years.
well,
It's not up to 17 years. You went to sign a deal that you don't understand. So
that is one of the most reasons that you needed to make sure that whatever you're doing, make sure
I thought it was what that Shady vibes before.
it was Dapper.
Recently, I understand that Taliban himself is on that. Taliban has his own. You can't call it a labor label. You call it it's because he's under somebody. You are trying to build your own, but you are still under somebody.
Oh, okay.
So that's where the agreements came in. That when he should have Dapper collects his own, Taliban collects his own
Wow.
for a guest.
We wow, that is that.
How would I want to share it?
That is a triangular form.
Anybody that does not have, as an artist, you are trying to enter the music industry, you don't have any backup, you don't have any close father to help you to follow your music career. You see that kind of opportunity, you want to fall into it.
Yeah. That
Exactly.
would happen to but yeah.
You will definitely want to fall because you want to be popular. Your face, you want your face to start doing right, you want people to start streaming your song. Before it was 16 years, when like this year, he entered the industry this year. People started streaming Instagram, streaming the song, it was going viral. And then I said that for him to even go to school sef for the big problem.
You
Can
can
you
imagine.
imagine camera na always following him and everything? Even his fashion, everybody wants to become that star that moment. And they really happy.
Exactly. There's a whole lot to talk about on that, but moving on, our time has already run out. Thank you so much for joining us on our breakfast show today. I've been your host, Bella, and be sure to join us again tomorrow. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Thank you.